Here we go, just after 12:15. Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. We're broadcasting live right now on YouTube TV, Facebook, Instagram, our home, CentralValleyTalk.com. I'm Austin Reed. Thanks for being with us. We have had a great show today. Of course, we come to you live every Wednesday, Thursday, and every other Saturday. And then, of course, on our replays on our social media channels. We're coming to you from the Tower District. And here's another live picture of the beautiful sky here in Fresno today, as highs are going to be right around 80 degrees. Tower Theater right there. Let's bring in our next guest live with us in our Central Valley Talk studios. Joining us, this is Brian Thomas with Real Producers Magazine. And here's the coolest thing. Brian has decided to choose Central Valley Talk to announce that Real Producers Magazine is coming to Central California. We've got the exclusive, baby. We appreciate it. How you doing, brother?
Awesome. It's always good to be back.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So, okay, give everybody your background story, just about your life. You have an interesting story.
Originally from the East Coast. Some of you may remember I've been on before, and transplanted here about 2014, and love it. This is home. I only go back to the East Coast to visit once in a while. Love the weather here, love the people, love the food. So the roots are here, and this is the next phase. I started taking the realtor course several months ago and passed the first two parts of the test. And then this whole crazy COVID thing happened, and so I put that on a holding pattern, and this opportunity presented itself. And I'm already a real estate investor, me and my wife. So, we've taken some of the courses through Robert Kiyosaki and so forth, Elite Legacy Training. So I had a good foundation. So I applied, and everything's falling into place.
Isn't that weird how life just happens sometimes? Talk a little bit about Real Producers Magazine. What is it? And what's their story?
Yeah, we're just bringing it here to Fresno. So obviously we wanted to bring that to everyone's attention. And this is very exclusive. This is the best of the best. This magazine is only going to be sent to the top 500 agents for now. Will that change? Possibly. So that, we go through the MLS, and and that does go up and down every couple of months. And in addition to having the magazine, obviously we're going to have our own social media, which is already in place at the Real Producers website. But we're also going to have quarterly events, and these are exclusive to the agents and our preferred vendors that are taking part in the magazine.
Now, talk about just how exclusive, the top 500 realtors, and that's like off an MLS list? Or?
Right. Yep, that's how we do it. Some of the smaller markets, they'll do top 300, so that's even more exclusive, but it's a smaller city. And the people that are... what we do is something a little different. It's not a pay-to-play format. Some of these magazines you see out there is pay-to-play. It's fine. They work. Ours is a little different. This is really about recognition and performance. And if people can contact me directly through the magazine, you can find out a little bit more about how the nominations happen and so forth. And you have to bear with us, too, because, again, this is what we call the ramp-up phase. There's going to be some building. There's going to be training. And, people are already lining up to get in the spots. We're around 30 pages for now. That may expand as we expand. But we're excited to be here in Fresno. The agents deserve it. They deserve recognition. They deserve these events. And, once you see what these events look like, and if you're an agent or if you're a broker, you're going to want your top performers to be part of it.
Well, and right now, with the future of real estate and what we've been seeing just this last year during the COVID pandemic, this is what I don't know. This is like the perfect time to launch this.
Yeah, I think right now people are looking. They're excited to get back outside. We just found out from the paper yesterday. It looks like we might be getting back to semi-normal.
Right, yeah,
hopefully,
June 15th.
Hopefully by, early stages of summer here or midsummer. And again, that all depends on how things go. So even with the magazine, we always say be patient. And the people that jump aboard with us, we're hoping for end of summer. Okay. Could that change? It could. So we want everyone who's going to advertise with us, let us know. you're going to be in that holding pattern, and we will definitely let everyone know when we officially launch, and you'll know too because you'll get the magazine in the mail.
Brian did bring a video along with him today, so let's take a look at that if we can, Michael. Here we go.
Thank you guys all so much for coming to our first Real Producers event here in Sacramento.
A lot of times media can be misused and misunderstood. And I think what Real Producers is doing is different than we're going to spread this out everywhere. They're really focused on quality. And if you're in that magazine, it means something.
Real Producers has really made their mark here in Sacramento. They've made the right relationships and partnerships. They're definitely going to be a part of the Sacramento real estate community from here on out.
Real Producers is a great partner of ours. Katie's been fantastic during the COVID. She's been a really great partner in terms of connecting the dots between us and other Real Producers that are inside the magazine and featured. And so it's actually delivered business to the bottom line. And you know what, that's what it's, I don't want to say that's what it's all about, but you know what though, it's definitely an added benefit.
I love the stories of the top producers that have been featured. You know, we work together, but taking that inside look at their lives and their struggles too has been really empowering. It makes you feel less alone and not isolated.
Special thanks to all of our sponsors who made this night happen. Silt Wine Company has hosted us and it's just been gorgeous. Intrinsic Insurance Solutions, Point Equity Residential Lending, Fairway Mortgage, Bellwood Investments, along with Overhead Door Company of Sacramento. They built our cool magazine photo booth, which was so much fun for the night. Thank you guys all so much.
Well, there you have it. And that looks super cool. Of course, that was in Sacramento, so kind of nearby to Fresno. But that party is coming to Fresno, like you said, hopefully soon.
And if you like what you see, that gives you a little flavor of what's going to happen. Every city is different. Every launch party is a little different. And I do have one of the copies right here. So that's what the hard copy looks like. So imagine being a top agent, and this is you. Yeah. This goes in your office, and people usually frame these too.
Oh yeah, I would.
you will see these framed in offices, and this is really going to be something that the agents are going to strive for, and it's going to make everyone better. Fresno deserves this. The agents deserve this, and the vendors. So if this is something you want to be part of, can imagine having that launch party at your facility.
Right.
Interested? You can give me a call. My new Fresno number here is 559-358-3190, and you could also reach me pretty easy. It's brian.thomas at realproducersmag.com.
Very good. And realproducersmag.com is the website as well for just kind of the generic information. And again, hoping to launch summer.
Right, end of summer. End of summer.
Okay.
I don't think people have launched, within a month or two. It usually takes 3 to 6 months, but it depends. I mean, if everyone wants to flood up my inbox with orders to jump on, we have. And another thing I have to mention too is we don't do short-term ads. These are long-term ads because that's really what's going to give you the exposure. That's what's going to give you the name and brand recognition. So, we don't do the 30-day ads. 6 months is usually the minimum that we're doing because that really gives you that exposure. And in addition to that being maybe a little different than your typical newspaper, we also, I already said we're not pay to play, but we also don't let agents or brokers advertise because that would be kind of a conflict of interest.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No.
So,
Okay.
but if you own a business, that's fine. Again, we're here to really focus on those preferred vendors that the top agents are using, and that's our focus.
And I mean, this edition, even just the first edition, it's going to be everywhere.
Right. I mean, people will be talking about it, and you'll probably see it on almost everyone's desk at all the major players here in Fresno.
All right, very good. By the way, I wanted to ask you about your triathlon.
Yeah, if some people may not, if you're an agent, you've probably seen me at some of the real estate meetups, of course. It's been a year, so none of us have been doing anything other than virtual for the people that still go to those. But yeah, I'm a triathlete here, multi-sport athlete, and I've done the Run of the Year series from 2014 through 2019 when that was going on, and each time I participated, I either won overall or was runner-up in the Masters division. And been doing the triathlons since I was 16 and won my first one at age 50 a couple of months ago, so that was very exciting.
Real Producers Magazine picked the right guy to do this in Fresno.
Appreciate you saying that.
Yeah. Brian, good to meet you. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
It's always good to be here.
All right, you're watching Central Valley Talk. We're back with more live local guests coming up in just a bit. Do not go anywhere.